I was talking to a male friend yesterday, and he's in his 40s. And we were just talking about relationships, and I asked him why he hasn't married his girlfriend of 8 years. And during the course of all of his excuses, he's not ready to get married, she's this, he's that, yada, yada, yada. But later on during the conversation, he actually said the real reason. He said he still feels like he's out there looking for something better. 8 years of being with this woman, 8 years of wasting her time, 8 years of being in a relationship with her, and he's still looking for something better. It reminds me of a friend that just met a guy recently, and he is like head like over, just heels crazy about her. Like, he's already posted her on Facebook. Like, he likes her, and there is absolutely no confusion about the fact that he likes her, the fact that he's pursuing her, and the fact that he wants to be with her. And lately, that has been my same attitude. Like, if we're not going to be together, growing old and dressing alike, doing a damn two-step at the barbecue, like, I don't want it. I want someone that I can have a good time with, who is crazy about me, who thinks that I am the best thing since sliced bread. And if you're not showing up with that energy, I'm not engaging with you. Who I feel sorry for are all of these women that are in these long-term relationships with men that won't marry you, and you want to be married, and he's still out there literally looking for somebody else. And I can tell you from experience, the moment that he finds somebody else, that woman that he feels like is what he's looking for and is the total package, he's going to leave you. I can tell you from experience. I was married for a very long time. And at some point in time, my ex just decided I think he decided that he could do better. And the moment that he found someone that he thought was better, he left after 20 years. It doesn't matter. And I was married and he left. Now, he didn't get what he thought he was going to get, but that's a story for another day. My point is, though, these dudes out here, ladies, if he won't marry you, leave him. If you want to get married and he won't get married, leave him, because he's pretty much telling you you're not it.
Now, we heard her perspective. This is Blackmail Advice TV. Make sure you get the likes up on the video. Let's now address this particular issue. Commentary, criticism. The best reactionary channel on YouTube. You already done know I provide you the best breakdowns of videos so that we can gather the information that is needed so that we can properly understand the mind of the modern woman, as well as what she is trying to project to the public, whether it's to influence other women to be toxic like her, whether it's to just vet her frustration, or whatever the case is. We're going to now pretty much take a listen to the tape, hear it again, and we're going to break this thing down so we can understand what's going on. Let's go.
I was talking to a male friend yesterday, and he's in his 40s. And we were just talking about relationships. And
So you was just talking to a friend randomly. He's 40, and he's talking about relationships with you. You want us to believe that. See, off the top, this woman is lying. She's just making up a story because she's projecting her own life. The story that she's talking about is the story about herself, her own issues, her own experiences. And because of her frustration and her lack of ability of finding a man, she grew bitter. So now what she's going to do is typical. Come on social media, start talking about how these guys are this and these guys are that. Why? Because of the guy that she was with. And typically they'll try to bash these men and make them out to be horrible. And then they'll associate all men. And then they'll put different types of, how can I say, they'll make these ultimatums. If a guy don't marry you this, then he's this. When these women are opening their legs for these guys. But let's listen in and hear what she got to say.
asked him why he hasn't married his girlfriend of 8 years.
So you asked him why he didn't marry his girlfriend of 8 years. You asked a grown man this question, right? I don't know why you want to know. Like, what does that have to do with you? See, this is how you know when someone is lying, but let's go.
And during the course of all of his excuses, he's not ready to get married. She's this.
No, that's what the guy that you were with told you. You understand? Because I don't believe nothing these women be saying. Even when these women claim that they were married, I don't believe that. There's a lot of women that claim that they are married or was married, and they're lying. They're just lying and capping because of the shame of being older and still have no marriage. It really bothers them deeply. But let's go.
He's that, yada, yada, yada. But later on during the conversation, he actually said the real reason.
What was the real reason?
He said he still feels like he's out there looking for something better.
That's what he told you. So he told you that the woman that he's currently with, that he's basically still looking for something better. That's what he told you. Really? And you want us to believe that? No, that's what the guy you were with told you. Yeah, let's go.
8 years of being with this woman. 8 years of wasting her time.
Wasting her time? Why are you concerned with her time? See, the truth of the matter is you wasted your time with the men that you dealt with in the past. That's the real problem. And because of that, you've grown bitter. So now you hate all men. And this is why you are on TikTok displaying this type of nonsense, because you're trying to poison the younger women so that they can miss out on their opportunities too. And this is typical of what you ladies have to understand about social media. You have a lot of women that are getting old. They're already done. Nobody want them. Like this woman right here, nobody's marrying her. Like, and it's not even a joke. Like I could just look at a woman and I could just know it's over for you. It's done. Like you're finished. There's nothing else there. You're old. It's just that simple. See, a lot of women don't understand is that when you get to a certain age, it's over for you. Whereas with men, we can get way older and still be able to pull women because we're men. It's just that simple. You don't have that ability. You weren't built like a man. So you have an expiration date. And this is something that modern women don't understand. And what happened is when they finally hit the wall, right, that is when they get upset. So what they're going to do is they're going to try to influence younger women to be toxic just like them so that they can now miss their opportunity and end up being just another old woman on TikTok, literally angry about men. That's pretty much what the game is all about. Let's go.
8 years of being in a relationship with her, and he's still looking for something better.
First of all, a man can have more than one wife. I've told this 1,000 times. I have so many videos teaching women that they're going to literally be by themselves for the rest of their natural lives. I told you ladies that if you don't embrace polygyny, you're going to be single for the rest of your life. You're going to be miserable. Every relationship you get in is going to be the same. Always. Oh, he cheated on me. Oh, he this. Oh, he that. He's looking for other women. You're going to be miserable for the rest of your natural life. It's never going to work. You understand? I'm the only content creator that is speaking this truth. And if I hear anybody trying to talk like me, we already done know you got it from me. You understand? Because I'm the only one that's pushing this truth. I'm the only one that's making women understand. You will be single for the rest of your natural life. You will only get used, abused, pumped, and dumped. Why? Because you refuse to humble yourself and understand that you are not equal to a man. You're not. You understand? You're getting old. And when something get old, it has no more use. Do you understand me? Don't get mad. Get mad with yourself. You don't understand your purpose as a woman, and you don't understand your role. You think that you are going to lock a man down. No man is going to be locked down to you. You're going to have to share a man. And if you don't want to do that, stay by yourself and be miserable.
It reminds me of a friend that just met a guy recently.
It's funny how you have all these people that you know all of their business. Everybody business you know about, but yet you don't have no success. Interesting, right?
And he is like head like over, just heels crazy about her.
He's not crazy about her. He just want to hit it. That's what it is. Once he hit it and he get what he need, then all of that crazy head over heels stuff goes out the window. You understand? Period. I don't want to hear none of that stuff. See, a lot of you folks, you think relationships is like some fairy tale. No, it's not. Y'all got to understand that in the beginning, when you first meet someone, it's exciting. It's all good. It's nice. But once you really get to know them and you actually have intimate relationships with them and all of that other stuff, and reality starts to set in and you really start to get to know one another, that is when there's different changes and different things happening. These people have never experienced relationships. They don't know anything. They're still stuck on this fairy tale romance novel of how a relationship's supposed to be. And it's not going to ever be like that. It just don't be like that. You're not going to be walking off in the sunset with some man that's going to be holding hands with you for the rest of his life. It's not happening. You understand? He's not going to be lifting you up and carrying you over a puddle of water. It's not going to happen. He's not going to ride you in back of a horse and just, be your bright shining armor. Y'all got to get out of this mental madness. You understand? This is why the majority of women are single and will remain single. Listen, all of you ladies that are in the clouds will be single for the rest of your lives. Literally. You could get mad with me. You could cry. It doesn't matter. At the end of the day, all you got to do is look in the mirror, look at your life, and see that what I'm saying is true. You are single right now. You're getting older. The gray hair is in, and you're mad. It's just that simple. You don't want to embrace polygyny. You don't want a righteous man. You don't want to submit. You don't want to humble yourself. You don't want to contact a brother and be like, look, I'm really feeling you. I understand that you have this and you have that. But you guess what? I want to get with you and I want to do the right thing and I want to really respect you. You don't want to do that. That's why you remain single for the rest of your natural life. And there are so many women all over social media. They're all single and they're mad at the world. Trust and believe that. Let's go.
Like, he's already posted her on Facebook. Like,
any guy that's posting any woman that he's with all over the internet is a guy that is a simp. Period. Because if you really have a woman, a wife, or whatever the case is, your job is not to be posting her all over the block. Your point and the mission statement as a man is to protect the woman that you're with, not to be plastering all over the place. Because guys that do that are trying to show off. They're trying to show the world that they with this woman and they got this and they got that. That's a guy that really never had women. A man that literally interacts with women, have women, experience women, he's not so quick to want to put pictures out there. Because here's the thing, fam. If you just met this woman and you getting to know her, you don't know where she been. You don't know what other men she been with. And you end up putting her picture out there. And now what happens is other people or other men that may have been with her, because they realize where you are, they might end up trying to sabotage what you got going on by saying, hey, bro, the woman that you're with, I used to be with her and I hit it from the back. And now you're going to get upset to realize the woman that you are literally head over heels for is actually a 304. So it's best to keep her privacy and, just you deal with her and stop trying to show the world that you found a woman. A lot of times you brothers, you get in trouble and you mess up what you got going because you want to go out there and show the world what you got. It's similar to a dream and a vision. You want to tell all your friends and all your family what you're doing. And then when you tell them, they get upset and they try to plot against your dreams. It's best to keep things privately.
He likes her, and there is absolutely no confusion about the fact that he likes her, the fact that he's pursuing her,
the fact that he didn't even marry her. See, you forgot about that part. He didn't marry her. The only reason why he's pursuing her and pushing so hard is because he didn't get the vagina yet. Listen. You're not talking to some newbie on the block. You're talking to a grown man. If a man is going hard at a woman and he seems very excited and this and that, it's because he didn't get the vagina yet. He didn't really hit it. So he's going to be going hard at the beginning. He's going to be doing all this extra work at the beginning. And the woman is going to feel like, man, this guy is really, really into me. No, he's into you. But what he's really into is he want to hit it. That's pretty much it. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong that he want to hit it. That's perfectly normal as a man. I congratulate him that he actually want to hit it. The point that I have here is that you're talking so highly of this guy, but the same guy that you're talking about, he didn't wife up the woman you're talking about. You see?
And the fact that he wants to be with her.
He wants to be with her. If he wants to be with her, why he didn't marry her? See, you left that part of the story out. See? You see, ladies and gentlemen, she's telling you one thing about men, but this example of this story, this particular fella, he did not marry the woman in question. He's just pursuing her heart. If he's head over heels for her and he's doing all of this, why are they even wasting time? Why don't he just go down and marry the woman? See? You're not going to find that. Why? Because the stories that she's saying is false. It's all cap. Let's go.
And lately, that has been my same attitude. Like, if we're not going to be together, growing old and dressing alike,
Dressing alike? Why would I be dressing like a woman? Why would I be doing that? See, she's literally dreaming about growing old with a man. Lady, that's never happening. Your time is up. You know what I'm saying? Notice, the previous story, it didn't end with any wedding bells. I thought she knew the person. See? So the person is just still dating. Why? Because the guy didn't get the vagina yet. So all that talk that she's spitting is pure games, lies, and just conjecture. It's just a waste of time. Let's go.
Damn two-step at the barbecue. Like,
two-step? You really old.
I don't want it. I want someone that I can have a good time with who is crazy about me.
Crazy about you? Nah, that's not going to happen. I'm sorry, but sorry to break the bad news to you, but you're not going to get nobody from this day forward. It's not going to happen. I just have to let you know the truth. We can't sugarcoat. See, here on this platform, we don't sugarcoat anything. We let you know exactly what's going on. And the fact that in her day, in her prime, she could have had a guy that would have been with her, but she blew it because she wanted to live her best life. Now that she's growing older, her body changed, career changed, everything changed in her life, and her laundry list of what she expects out of a man grew. It's going to be even more difficult for her to truly find love. It's not going to happen, not at this point. Any guy to get with you is just going to want to pump and dump at this point.
Who thinks that I am the best thing since sliced bread.
Why would a man think that you're the best thing since sliced bread? Why would he do that? Listen, ladies, listen to all the ladies that are in the clouds, all the ladies that are viewing in the chat, wherever you are. Let me make something clear to you. If I run into a sister and she's fine from head to toe and I'm really feeling her and I like her, right? And me and her chatting and, you know what I'm saying, we kind of connect. Trust and believe that if I see another woman that I like, I'm going to holler at her. That doesn't mean that what I feel for you as a woman has been diminished. It means that I'm a man and I actually love women. That's what that means. You see that? So I could be with you and have a certain amount of love and respect for you because you're a woman and I love women, right? And at the same time, I could see another woman over there that I like also and that I got deep feelings for. Why? Because I'm a man. I'm capable of loving more than one woman. This is something that modern women don't understand. You think that when a man get with you, he's supposed to be head over heels for you and you only. Men are not wired that way. And this is one of the big mistakes that women have because they've been watching too many reality TV shows, reading too many romance novel books, and all of that stuff is lies. That's not how men are. So if you think that a guy is going to be literally thinking you're the best thing since sliced bread, you can think about it because that bread has literally got rotten, stale, and hard. I'm just sorry. It's just not going to happen. And you could continue to believe that lie, but no guy is going to be thinking of you that way. Let's go.
And if you're not showing up with that energy, I'm not engaging with you.
And you will be single for the rest of your natural life. Again, this is the best reactionary channel on YouTube. Nobody is able to break down videos like me. I'm #1 in the game, period. Do you understand me? Very, very simple. Let's go.
Who I feel sorry for?
No, you don't feel sorry for anybody but yourself.
All of these women that are in these long-term relationships.
See how she's going after the women that are in long-term relationships? She don't want you ladies to have any long-term relationships. What she's basically trying to do right now is sabotage your relationship by making you question the guy that you're actually with. That's what she's doing right here. Let's go.
With men that won't marry you.
Notice, that won't marry you. So let's just break this thing down for a second. Ladies, you talk a lot about how these guys are no good and these men are this and these men are that. But how are you in a relationship with a man and you're not even married to the man? Think about that. So what exactly what are you relating to? What are you doing in this relationship? See, so if you're having sex with this man and you're having babies with that man, then who are you to even talk about that man when you're making decisions to do what you're doing? You're playing yourself. See? And why would any man want to marry you for? For what? You're not a virgin, right? You've been around the block. And I already done warned you, brothers. Do not marry any woman that is not a virgin. Don't even do it. She's a concubine at best. You understand? The only relationship you can have with her at this point is her being your concubine. Her job is to be faithful to you. Her job is to respect you and be thankful to God that she even have a man in her life. Do you understand me? Don't let none of these women think they're going to rule over you. You understand? I am very thorough when I deal with women. Very thorough because I don't care. You understand? One leave, another one come. One thinks she's the bomb, another one pull up. It's just that simple. They're all over the place. There are over 50 women to one man in America. Do you understand me? There is no need to be wasting your time. They could get attitudes. Well, I wouldn't get with a guy like you. I wouldn't do that. Well, I don't care what you would do because you don't even have a man. Do you understand me? I don't care what you would do. I'm a family man. I'm good. I ain't worrying about I am not worrying about the stuff that you folks are worried about. Y'all having nightmares. Y'all the one using dating apps. Y'all the one struggling. I'm not in that boat. You understand? I'm a man and I make everything very thorough and public. It's very evident. I practice polygyny. I make it very clear what I do. Any woman I talk to, she already doesn't know what it is. And I'm at the point right now where I don't even want a second wife. I'm just dealing with women, period. I'm just dealing with women as concubines. Enough of all of that old trying to wife up this sister and do this and do that. Nah, I'll just holler at you. You'll be my concubine and we can kick it. Period. That's all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. Because you modern women are not even worth marrying. Number one, you're not even a virgin. Number two, you come to the table with all this baggage and you think you're going to try to control a brother. You ain't never controlling me. Never. You understand? I'm a man. I'm a boss. I'm a real dude. A stand-up guy. Very talented, very masculine, very professional, and proficient. And I'll be damned if I'm going to sit back and allow some woman to emasculate me and try to control my manhood when I got a lot of love to give these ladies. You gotta be out of your mind. Understand? So this lady is delusional and she's living in a fool's paradise because she thinks somehow some guy is gonna be head over heels for her. It's too late. This woman is literally up there in her age and she's done. It's over with.
And you want to be married and he's still out there literally looking for somebody else.
See, that's the battery she planting in your back. In other words, you're a woman, you want to get married, but the guy you're with, he don't want to get married. Well, the question is, lady, why is it that you gave the guy your vagina, actually gave him your womb, had kids for him? You did all of this stuff for him, but now you're looking for him to marry you? You're backwards. You're backwards. See, modern women are backwards. You're expecting a marriage, but you already gave him sex. You want a marriage, but you already gave him a baby. Not only a baby, some of you ladies gave guys 3 babies. Some of you ladies been engaged for 20 years. Just give up. The guy is never marrying you. You know what I mean? It's a waste of time. See, if you did all of that, there is no incentive of a man even wifing you up. You already done gave him everything he needed. Like, really? Doesn't make no sense.
And I can tell you from experience.
Ah, she can tell us from experience. Do you see how the cat comes out of the bag? Because she's the one who experienced all the things that she's talking about. So she made up a bunch of stories and now she's trying to put the battery in your back. And you should see the comments, fam. The comments are amazing. It's amazing how when you read the comments of women that are in the same boat, they all say, yeah, I used to be a woman just like that. I used to just let guys do whatever, but then I learned my lesson. And normally when they learn their lesson, they 45 years old and up. And that's when they want to become a Christian, find Jesus, and expect a man to wife them up at 45 with 2 or 3 kids. Please, nobody's doing that.
The moment that he finds somebody else, that woman that he feels like is...
Now, see, this is more nonsense that modern women do. Men will always have more than one woman. Men are not out here searching for one woman. I don't know where they get this madness from. See, just because your life sucks and no man find you attractive, stop this assumption that men are out here in relationships with women while at the same time searching for this perfect woman somewhere. I already know you women are not perfect at all. You understand? I just deal with women accordingly because I'm a man. You know what I mean? And once I find women that are on my frequency, I deal with them. And it is what it is. And there's no shame in that. Because as a man, you can have more than one wife. You can have more than one concubine. But at the end of the day, it's not worth wifing up any woman that is not a virgin. Now, if a woman comes along my way and she happens to be a virgin and she respect how I move and she want to be a wife, then yeah, by all means, I'll make her a wife. But as of now, as of late, I am not interested in wifing up none of you sisters. No, because you're not wife worthy. You understand? You're not fit for that. You know what I mean? The only thing I'm going to do is I'm going to deal with you as a concubine. You can stay by your crib. I can holler at you. We could link up. We could have some fun. We could chill. And it is what it is. That's it. Keeping it 1,000. I ain't lying. I'm keeping it $1. Keeping it $1 because those are the same kind of guys that you ladies deal with on the regular. But those kind of guys are wicked. See, those kind of guys, you deal with them because you're a concubine to those guys. See, but those guys, they're not good men. They're not leading you. They're not guiding you. They don't even respect you. See, this is the big difference. You ladies are literally operating under a concubine mentality, but in wickedness, not in righteousness. See, when a guy really takes you as a concubine in righteousness, he respects you enough to take care of you. He appreciates you. He actually can love you. And it's something that you ladies just don't understand. And this is why you always connect with the wrong kind of guys and you get used, pumped and dumped and smashed and dashed. And it's just that simple and you deserve it. Again, make sure you get the likes up on the video. This is the best reactionary channel on YouTube. There is no other that does it like this. Let's go.
What he's looking for and it's the total package, he's going to leave you.
Total package? No woman is the total package. I can guarantee you, I can walk through these streets, see a sister, and she could look good, and everything could be nice, and there can be flaws. No woman is the perfect package. It's all about what a woman, or how a woman make a man feel. That's what it's really all about. A woman don't even have to be all that attractive to me in the face. She don't have to be all that attractive. She could just be the kind of sister that is on my frequency. If she's on my frequency and she bring that to the table and she honor and respect who I am as a man, that is what's going to make me be attracted to her. Do you understand me? Do you understand me? Because I'm very reasonable and I understand that there are a lot of sisters out here that are single, that are available, and they're a little bit confused. A lot of sisters are literally nervous about even getting involved in a sort of dating relationship with a man. But me personally, I don't go around looking for Miss Perfect. I don't go around looking for this super pretty girl. I don't do that type of stuff. It's a waste of time. I don't want that kind of woman because I know she's a woman of the night. She's a woman of the streets. I'm looking for women that understand my frequency, understand where I'm moving and how I move, and she respect that. If that's the kind of woman that is out there, then that's the kind of woman I will have. Period. She don't have to be no 10, 9, 8. She don't have to be none of that stuff. She just have to make me feel the way I need to feel. And once a woman understand that and she recognize her role and she have feminine energy and she's not this masculine, hard body type woman wanting to emasculate and control a man's manhood, as long as she don't bring that type of energy, we can work and we can build. But until then, modern women will be single for the rest of their lives because they're very superficial and they don't know what they want and they want to control every man they get with. And these women don't understand that a man can deal with more than one woman. You ladies need to stop worrying about what woman this guy got and learn to accept your role and your position. Play your position. When you're on a football team, you have a position. When you're on a basketball team, you have your position. You understand? It's something that women just don't understand. They don't want to play their position. They want to be for all positions. You can't be everywhere on a baseball field at the same time and expect to catch the ball. Man, I'm telling you, fam, they ain't ready for this truth. They're not ready. Let's go.
I can tell you from experience. I was married for a very long time.
She was married for a very long time, Cap. You understand? So this whole story from her is basically about her experience.
And at some point in time, my ex just decided I think he decided that he could do better.
So he got with you and he just thought he could do better. And all that time you were with him and you didn't even recognize that you weren't better. See that?
And the moment that he found someone that he thought was better.
The moment he found someone that thought was better, right? This is what they want you to believe. I personally don't look at, I found somebody that's better. I don't look at that as better because I wouldn't even be with you in the first place. Like, really. I would not waste my time being with a woman that's not even good. If a woman is not giving me anything, why would I be with her? So these women are delusional. They're using this excuse to justify why they're single. In other words, let's just blame the guy. It's the guy's fault. Yeah, because he was looking for someone better. No, your life just sucks. Just own it, fam. Seriously, just own it. You're just not good enough. Let's go.
He left after 20 years.
So after 20 years, he left. Maybe you changed. Maybe you weren't keeping up your look. Maybe your attitude changed. You see, there's a lot of factors in it. Or maybe he just wanted another woman and you didn't like that. And he said, you know what? Hey, if I can't have another woman, I'm just going to leave you and done. You know what I mean? That's like I get with a sister and she's talking about, oh, well, you into that polygyny stuff? I ain't sharing no man. Well, bye. I'm going to go find me another woman. Because I'm not going to waste my time with you. Because if you're selfish like this, then that means you're planning on holding me back from progress, and I don't have that time.
Doesn't matter. And I was married and he left. Now,
what is that designed to do? Designed to put the fear in women that actually have a marriage or women that are about to get into a marriage. So what's going to happen? You're just going to be a bunch of women in a group home, literally upset and married. I said married. Wow. You're going to be a bunch of women in a group home literally arguing and fussing and fighting over the fact that none of you have a man. Yeah.
He didn't get what he thought he was going to get.
Now she wants you to believe that when he went to go get the other woman, that somehow she wasn't all that he thought she was. All of that is cap, fam. She's just bitter.
But that's a story for another day.
A story for another day. You mean another day of you being bitter? Because I can guarantee you that guy is doing much better than you. And that's a fact. Let's go.
My point is, though, these dudes out here.
You see, these dudes out here. Notice what she said. These dudes out here. She's just bitter because she can't find a man. And women like this typically will never have a husband ever in their life.
Ladies, if he won't marry you, leave him.
If he ain't going to marry you, leave him. That's your advice. How about ladies, keep your legs closed? How about ladies, stop sleeping around? How about that? See, nobody talks about that. Brothers, listen to me very carefully. If a woman is not a virgin, you don't marry her. You don't marry her. She's a concubine. All you brothers in the clouds, all you brothers in the chat, you have to understand and set these standards. Women that are not virgins are not wife material. Do you follow me? We have to stop lowering our standards, making women of the night, women that are loose, women that want to play the field, and then later on in life think a man gonna wife them up. No, they need to know that you will never make her a wife. You understand? We're not doing that. So if a woman is not a virgin, she's not wife material. If a woman already done been intimate with other men, she is concubine material. She can be your concubine, but she have to be faithful to you. That is her second chance to have a man in her life. But she will live by herself. She will have her own place where she can dwell. Not at my house. No. She's not going to be there. She will stay by her house and I can visit her. That way she have her privacy, she have her own life, and she could do whatever she got to do in her own house. And when need be, I can come over there and we can have intimacy, we can have companionship, we can watch movies, we can chill, we can do all those things. And I can be that man in her life. I could guide her, I can help her, I can build her up. There's a lot of things I can do for that woman. You understand? But she will never have the title of wife because she blew that in her younger years. It's just that simple. And we're not going to tolerate this nonsense.
If you want to get married and he won't get married, leave him. Because he's pretty much telling you you're not it.
Wow. That's the advice she got for modern women. See? Brothers, again, don't waste your time with this nonsense, because the advice that she's giving women is to make men feel like they have some ultimatum that they need to pretty much choose. Let me make it easy for you brothers. If the woman that you're talking to is not a virgin, you don't marry her. No, because she already done been soul tied to many different men, and you don't got time to wife that up. That's a problem. What you got to do is you got to keep her as a concubine. And if she don't want that, you let her go her way, because she's never going to be married for the rest of her life. Anyway, fam, it's been about 35 minutes. Make sure that you folks like the video, rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell for more content. Be sure to also, be also to share the videos. That's another thing that is very important, fam. Share the videos, let people know exactly what's going on. And that's about it, fam. So that's all I'm going to say for today. Shout out to Peter H for the 10 on the Cash App. Appreciate your support, bro. And I'll catch you all in the next video. Blackmail Advice TV, best reactionary channel on YouTube, providing you the best commentary and criticism like no other. I'm out. Peace.
If you like our content, consider supporting via Cash App at $Ringo TV Raw. Become a patron on patreon.com for exclusive video content not shown on YouTube. You could also support through PayPal at paypal.me/Ringo TV Raw. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and click the bell to be notified of new content. Follow me on Instagram at Ringo TV Raw.
This is Blackmail Advice TV, the only channel on YouTube bringing you the truth 100% raw and uncut. I'm out.